Good evening and welcome to the 92nd Commencement at Walt Whitman High School. At this time, I ask you all to please rise, face the northwest side of the field, and join me in honoring the Walt Whitman High School senior class of 2022.
Ready, go!
You may be seated. As the term commencement implies, we are here tonight not only to honor the academic accomplishments of these young men and women, but also to wish them well as they embark on the next chapter of their lives. Tonight marks a significant milestone for all present. It is our wish, as it is yours, to make this ceremony a solemn event, which will become a cherished memory for the graduates and their families. To this end, we ask that spectators refrain from stepping onto the field to take pictures, and we ask those present to help make this the dignified ceremony that these young people deserve. I would like to pause a second and thank Charles Salerno, Mike Lasardi, Dennis Martin, Kevin O'Shaughnessy, the entire maintenance, facilities, and custodial crews of South Huntington. Look how beautiful this field is. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to please welcome our GSO President and graduating senior, Victoria Rose Isernia.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the members of our high school symphonic orchestra under the direction of Mr. Frank Yolongo. Would everyone please rise for the presentation of our nation's colors presented by the United States Marine Corps Color Guard, and please remain standing until the completion of the Star-Spangled Banner performed by senior members of our Whitman Choir under the direction of Voices President Salma Laraki and Mr. Stephen Altanel.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
Thank you. Please be seated. I'd like to thank the Marine Corps Color Guard for that beautiful presentation. Congratulate our Whitman voices. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize our distinguished guests here in attendance this evening. Please hold your applause until all members are recognized. Our Board of Education President, Mr. Nicholas Ciapetta, Vice President, Ms. Laura Carey, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Vito D'Elia, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Joseph Senamore, Board of Education Trustees, members of the Superintendent's Cabinet, and members and honored guests of the class of 1957, welcome to the 92nd commencement at Walt Whitman High School. To the students of the class of 2022, the beginning of this evening's ceremony represents a turning point in your lives and serves as a culmination of your academic achievements, passionate performances in the arts, and memorable triumphs on the athletic fields. Like all of you today, there have been countless young men and women who have sat where you are. They have shared your trepidation and excitement for what life has to bring. Take a moment to look around. Look around into the stands and the rows of seats behind you, and you'll see thousands of people who remember today as if it was yesterday. And they can tell you, the best is yet to come. The pomp and circumstances of the day may fade, but the memories and lessons learned in school and out serve as a cornerstone of your legacy. Over 2,000 years ago, one of the greatest philosophers of all time stated that the unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates may have been onto something, but I don't think he was referring to all of you. You see, in Socrates' time, only a few lucky souls had the opportunity to explore their world, learn new things, and ask the timeless question of why. If he was here today at this very moment and had the opportunity to speak with each of you, he would be humbled by your depth of knowledge and your understanding of life, and amazed at your commitment to making the world we share a better place. Not long ago, fairly recently, I listened to a speech delivered by former New York Jet Marty Lyons. He spoke of the life lessons that you learn along the way in your high school careers, and it was reminiscent of the many lessons I have learned along the way, but didn't realize until after I left the hallways of this high school. He spoke about all of his success and what it really gave him. His success gave him a platform to inspire others and to make a difference in someone's life. It gave him purpose. Like Marty Lyons, I believe that the road you choose should include three essential things: opportunity, effort, and perseverance. Herb Brooks, the coach of the 1980 U.S. hockey team, once stated that great moments are born out of great opportunity. That's what you have here tonight. This is what you have earned. You have earned the right to walk across this stage and take this opportunity to continue to cultivate your own platform. Use your experiences and education as a foundation for you to inspire, educate, and give back to your community. Your spirit and perseverance and courage resonate in the hearts and minds of those who are with us today. President Theodore Roosevelt spoke to the commitment and drive of a very successful person in a speech commonly known as the Man in the Arena. He gave credit to the people who are willing to stand in that arena and give it their all, even if they come up short and short again, but continue to persevere in their efforts. Failure does not exist if you never stop trying. Through unwavering tenacity, you will eventually triumph in high achievement. Do not listen to those who cast doubt on your dreams. Follow your heart and live your lives with integrity. The basic difference between good and achieving greatness is effort. It was once said that life is a game of inches. You fight and work for success inch by inch, and eventually you will reach your goals. Master all the smaller tasks in your lives, and you will be rewarded with unmeasurable success. The diplomas that you receive at the end of this ceremony represent years of hard work, commitment, dedication, achievements, as well as failures. You are the men and women in the arena. You have definitely persevered. You have all faced those naysayers, and I challenge each and every one of you not to look at those people with reverence, but rather embrace the challenges before you, rise to the occasion, and live with the knowledge that you have done your very best. Some of the most valuable lessons did not originate on our campus. Instead, from another special place, and from people who you may have thought that didn't know as much as you do. In the near future, you're going to realize how incredibly smart they truly are and be amazed at how much they have learned over the next decade as you enter the subsequent phase of your lives. For the most part, this revelation will not come from attending academic classes or in the workplace. It turns out that your parents are skilled in noticing real-life lessons. Continue to talk and listen to your parents and those who serve as your parental figures in your lives. Embrace the time spent with your family and hone the values needed to raise a family of your own. Remember, your parents and yourselves are all fallible, which is a good thing, providing you have grown from each mistake and make the world around you a better place. Their knowledge and wisdom are based on their life lessons. Learn from them as have you have learned from all of us. You have a solid education empowering you to reach your limitless potential. You have the courage of your convictions to challenge boundaries and obstacles that stand before you. You have the passion to dream, the heart to love, and the strength to endure. As you stand poised to enter the next chapter of your life, we hope that you will have faith in the world, challenge injustice, embrace your strengths, admit your failings, value all that you've been taught, and definitely know your own value. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Walt Whitman High School, we'd like to congratulate the class of 2022, and I wish you well in all future endeavors. And remember, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. Thank you. Ramos.
So we said earlier that this is our 92nd commencement, and that is true for South Huntington. However, 65 years ago, the first class at Walt Whitman High School graduated. We are so pleased to have with us this evening members of that original Walt Whitman High School graduating class of 1957. And we'd like to say hello to all those members of the class of 1957 watching our live stream right now. Hello. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Edna McCarthy Fetkowitz and Beatrice Siciliano Hills.
Good evening, everyone. It's such an honor for us to be here addressing the class of 2022. I'd like to read a brief letter from our class. Dear Walt Whitman class of 2022, congratulations on your graduation. What a great accomplishment. We, members of the Whitman class of 1957, and one of our beloved teachers, wish you a successful and happy future. In 1957, the Walt Whitman High School campus was brand new. We had 3 years of high school at South Huntington High School, Old Central, and transferred to Whitman for our final year. We have always treasured our Whitman education and the privilege of being the first class to graduate. Now, 65 years later, it is your turn to uphold the Whitman traditions of excellence. You have received a first-rate education from excellent, dedicated teachers. On behalf, our brief advice to you, and old people like to give advice, is to build on this foundation, continue learning, develop wisdom, and act with integrity and kindness. Best wishes, and I'm going to read you the committee: William Bertram, James Carley, Arlene Bly, Alan Krisman, Edna Fetkowitz, Robert Vandenberg, Sandra Thielander, Nancy Neville, Barbara Guthiel, and Beatrice, Charles Kerner, who was our teacher, and Joseph O'Connell, Beverly Arazi, and Emmanuel Stern. So, again, thank you all so much, and best of luck. Go Whitman!
Thank you, ladies. As we move to the student-led portion of our program, we would like to pause to honor our top 10 academic scholars for 2022. Students, when I call your name, please come up to the stage where you will be greeted by our principal, Mr. Kenneth Costa, and by the assistant principal of the Counseling Center, Mr. Corey Blair. Gentlemen, if you will, please. Anthony Carino. Ira Dubé. Gabriel Gonzalez. David Haller. Victoria Isernia. Salma Laraki. Kevin Rankel. Abigail Tavera. Before introducing our salutatorian, I would like to share with you just a sample of the accomplishments of this fine young man. This amazing young man is a member of the National, Social Studies, English, and World Language Honor Societies, as well as a mathlete, the Science Bowl member, Natural Helpers, the Red Cross Club, and a contributor to the Xanadu Literary Magazine. He volunteers at the Walt Whitman Science Camp, Huntington Hospital, and is on the Teen Advisory Board of the Public Library. Notably, he was one of the few chosen to represent Walt Whitman High School at Boys State in 2021. He was also accepted into SCMEA in 2020. He has earned success in his rigorous academic pursuits, taking one of the most challenging course loads available. His current weighted average of 107.30. He will be attending Swarthmore College in the fall, majoring in environmental studies and engineering. I am proud to call to the podium our salutatorian of the class of 2022, Ryan Rowe.
Good evening. Dr. Diala, the Ciapetta of the Board of Education and Administrative Cabinet, Mr. Costa, administrators, teachers, staff, and fellow graduates of the class of 2022. It is my honor to be this year's salutatorian. This is our graduation, a hallmark which may be the end of our childhoods. However, if I had gotten the title of salutatorian 4 years ago, I would have cried. All that effort, trying my absolute best, and I'm the first loser. But the current me thinks that's the stupidest thing in the world. And that's because I'm a bit more experienced, maybe a bit more mature. And I think that just trying my best was the most important part. A concept which is best encapsulated by what is possibly my favorite quote from a man named John Jacob Rabone IV. It's not so much about winning, it's about sending a message. You won't win everything. That's a harsh reality to grasp sometimes. But for those of you who are competitive or sometimes envious of others, their success shouldn't put you down because you won't win everything. And there are a few reasons for that. First, some people are more inclined to some skills than others. And secondly, there's only one winner and the rest are losers. However, if that's how you measure success, so whether you're the singular winner or one of the many losers, then you're missing the point in competing, experiencing, and, well, living. For example, I've always been considered book smart, doing well in my classes and grasping concepts faster than many other students. I cannot say the same for singing, however. It's taken me years of dedication and practice to even be a decent singer. And similarly, with public speaking, I would have not been able to say more than a sentence 4 years ago. But here I am today, having done much more practice and put time into it and giving the speech to you all. Am I the best singer or public speaker? Not a chance. I'm not even the #1 book smarter either. But I've struggled, competed, experienced, practiced, and progressed. And to me, that's success. The message I want to send to everyone is that I won without ever being number one. Those are two different kinds of victories. One is being the best, and the other is a quote-unquote loser learning and improving from the challenges faced, leading to self-improvement. It's not so much about being number one, it's about showing you've grown. Now I want you all to ask yourselves, what sort of message have you sent today? No, not that kind of message. To help you, I'm going to talk about my father. He passed away in April of 2020, and it was such a surprise. After he died, everything was strange, but my stepmom and I will repeat something to give us comfort, one of the many messages he sent to us. He was a high school science teacher. He loved his job in teaching students, but due to personal circumstances, he had to stop. He didn't get his master's. And a few years passed, but then he started tutoring. He started working on his master's. And he got it. He got his degree right before he passed. So while he never taught again, he even got a job for that next fall. And despite his rough times, he wanted to teach students, so he succeeded over turmoil to get there and get his master's. And that his determination is a message I won't forget, or my family. It's an example I'll follow and treasure because he grew. It's not so much about being perfect, it's about progress and the message it sends. Message can change lives, and everything you have done and will do sends a message, even if you don't realize it. Everything you do has an impact, and realizing that is far more important than asking yourself whether you are worse or better than someone else. The message you send on a day-to-day basis is a key part of your character in life and what people remember you for. Take high school, for example. What classes you took, what clubs and sports you were in and committed to, what you said, and just all the little things contribute to the message you sent. And as you prepare to make this shift today, it is a good time to consider what sort of messages you have sent recently, and more so, what messages you want to send in the future. If you send a message that was negative or harmful, and you regret it, you can't take it back. But you can send a new text, a new message. It won't erase the past, but perhaps this new message will offer a more positive impact. Now, many of you probably don't know who I quoted, whose insightful or perhaps not so insightful commentary I used. Well, John Jacob Ramon IV is a popular YouTuber, a guy who makes a living off of playing video games and doing things with his friends. Now, why of all people would I quote him? Well, he has generally been a huge inspiration for me. I don't plan on making YouTube videos anytime soon, but he lives his life just like the quote. He's just a man doing what he does on YouTube. And in the last year, he released an album. Though not the best singer, he sang and was a main lyricist for it. And he publicly shared that one song in particular was about a past abusive relationship he was so scared to share, but he did it because it sent a message. Now, I'd like to take a minute to send a message of my own, one of gratitude. I would not be here without the help of so many people, many of the teachers and staff that have inspired me over the years. Mr. Altinell encouraging me to use my voice, Mr. Pipolo for helping me explore my creativity, Ms. Lacko for helping write a speech and just many other things with writing, Mr. Bland, Ms. Shepard for helping me so much in all 4 years and just especially with college stuff, and all of my friends and peers who are with me today. Whether I just had a conversation with you, we're good friends and you've been there when I've been down, or we've had a good laugh or two. I truly appreciate that and thank you. And as we all graduate together, I hope to see you all again soon. Oh, got it. Sorry. And to my family, those who are here today and those who aren't, and their unrelenting support, such as my godparents, my aunts and uncles, my grandparents, my amazing stepmom, and my wise Aunt Davari, my parents, who have taught me everything and become the base of what I am today. To my mom, whose encouragement, guidance, considerations, and sacrifice have sent an unforgettable message to me. Thank you for everything, and I love you. And to my dad, Thank you for all you taught me. I know you're watching me over me now, and I'll do you proud. And I could go on, but just thank you to everyone in my life. And whether you're going to college, the workforce, or the military, make sure is what you want to do. Does it contribute to the message you want to send in the coming years? If you think so, then put your all into it. Your experiences and practice in the next few years may lead you to change that message as you grow, but it's my hope for you that you carry on with your life with a career or passion that fulfills you, a life that is yours and not anyone else's. Try your best to reach your stars, and no, you don't have to be the best. Try for it. If you can, let the sight of those better than you, the message they send, push you forward. I want this to be just the humble beginnings for all of you, but you yourself need to believe in that and strive to make it happen. There's no way to win and be the best at life, but the impact you can have on others and the world can be wonderful. So strive for personal improvement and take the first steps into the next stage of your life. If you do that, you can win without winning. And then victory is not the goal, it's a pleasant after effect for those who've grown. That's why it's not so much about winning, it's about sending a message.
Well done, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. I now have the honor of sharing with you just a brief portion of the academic portfolio that can only hint at the talents of our valedictorian, who is an exceptional student both in and out of the classroom. Like many of his contemporaries, Joshua received many academic accolades, including AP Scholar with Distinction, AP Capstone Scholar Diploma, two-time Gold Award recipient. Just kidding, Josh. There you go. The two-time Gold Award recipient for the AATI National Italian Honor School Examination, Rensselaer Medal Award, National Merit Finalist, and winner of the Stossel and Classroom's Private Frontier Essay Contest. He is also an active member of the National Honor Society, Rho Kappa National Honor Society, Social Studies Honor Societies, World Language Honor Society, and Mathletes. In his spare time, he volunteers in our community at the Cold Spring Harbor DNA Laboratory and is part of the Mo Math Tutoring Program. His current weighted average of 109.50, very impressive, and will be attending Duke University in the fall, majoring in data science. It gives me great pleasure to introduce the class of 2022 valedictorian, Joshua Ahms.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to, of course, start by saying a massive thank you to all of our distinguished faculty and honored guests with us tonight, including Dr. D'Elia, Mr. Ciapetta, our Board of Education, Administrative Cabinet, and Mr. Costa. None of this is, of course, possible without all of your hard work. I'd also like to say thank you to all of the teachers, alumni, friends, and family who are able to join us here tonight to celebrate this truly momentous occasion, one that certainly isn't to be celebrated alone. Finally, a special thank you to my sisters Lindsay and Tori, Oma, Opa, Lola, Lolo, my mom and dad, and just so many other incredible people, to a point where I could probably spend my entire time up here just listing names. Now, on to the main guests to be honored. Congratulations, Whitman class of 2022. My name is Josh Holmes, and it is my truly distinct honor and pleasure to speak to all of you here tonight as your valedictorian. I still haven't exactly figured out how being good at calculus is meant to qualify me to share some life lessons on a football field at night, but here I am anyway. So I might not be as exciting of a speaker as Taylor Swift, but hopefully my 2 cents don't hurt anyone. After a 4-year run that include what some might call a decade's worth of events, it is nothing to take for granted to be graduating here together today. To push through such crazy times is no easy feat, and I really mean crazy, like Paquette's room crazy, Pip's emails crazy. I really didn't want to focus on the elephant in the room when we talk about our time at Whitman, but I think it would be nigh impossible not to. Our high school career has managed to, just by coincidence, overlap with not 1, but 2 years that many consider once in a lifetime. Now, I'm a math guy, but I don't even want to think about the probabilities there. Anyway, though, so when I went to write my speech and honor all of the accomplishments and memories that we've shared together, it wasn't immediately that easy. I mean, spent most of sophomore and junior year in my bed watching TikTok during the school day. I think we're all lucky that no one can see our screen time that far back. Really, though, this made it quite difficult to celebrate those middle 2 years. 2 years that I now look back on and I might think of them almost like empty space, where moments just seem to blur together to cover a gap. 2 years that almost feel like time just passed for the sake of passing and not much more. So how could that really be something to celebrate? And so, in my recognition of what we've gotten to experience together, I initially thought to neglect these years and really just focus on our endpoints. Freshman and senior year are only truly normal years of high school. I can emphasize the metamorphosis that now seems so drastic when we focus on these bookends. From stapling ourselves in Gebby's bio freshman year to, well, stapling ourselves in Rogers physics now. From rapping about Donlin to rapping about BC Calc, it's crazy how much we really change over the years. In all seriousness, though, the change that each and every one of us has seen over the past 4 years becomes so incredibly apparent, retrospectively comparing now to those first days at Whitman. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that our 14-year-old selves, who we occasionally look back upon and indescribably cringe every single time, would be quite jealous of who we are today. Physically, mentally, emotionally, however you want to think about it, the growth is quite astounding. And so many of us might like to view high school this way. We started in one place, ended in another, and that is a measurement of our time at Whitman. We might celebrate the ending here today as a conclusion of a fantastic journey. When I reached that thought, however, something about it seemed wrong. To call our time together a journey, it just something in the language made it feel improper. And so I thought about it some more and gave it time, and eventually I was reminded of an Alan Watts quote that Pip had mentioned in class early in the school year. The British philosopher explicitly described life as not a journey, but instead preferred to call it a ballad or dance. Watts believed that the concept of a journey relies entirely and way too heavily on the euphoria and accomplishment associated with the end, kind of failing to address everything in between. And so while that might have been what I initially wanted, to gloss over those grueling middle years and instead focus only on the joyous end we reach today, simply wouldn't be right and wouldn't be the full story. And so I thought some more about Watts' interpretation of life as a ballad. A composition where the quality is determined by every one of those infinite moments between the start and the end. The best songs aren't just a singular stunning chord meant to signal the finale. The best dances aren't where the performer sprints across the stage just to get to the end as quick as possible. They're streams of constant, fluid motions with emotional highs and lows building and building and building into one fulfilling ending. This is the metaphor I wanted to define our time at Whitman. Where notes in a ballad, movements in a dance. I think we can all now appreciate that we're about to exit the first act. So when we look back into what I had initially thought to be a little more than this blurred continuum, we can see that there really were so many moments to appreciate during this empty space. After all, as composer Claude Debussy once said, music is the silence between the notes. Even amidst all the chaos, we as a class managed to dance through victorious seasons and concerts, competitions. Many of us took on the song of becoming a first-generation college student, or through that of mastering English as a second language. We played through countless calls where we laughed our way into 3 a.m., clinging to the friendships that we forged here despite all odds. We played through all of our ambitions, all of our failures, and so many of our unsung successes. And so our ballads are so much more than the endings we see today. They're the notes, the subtle crescendo that fills the space and resonates in all of these silent struggles during the in-between that really gives us something to celebrate today. And so it may be true that we'll never get an experience, walking to our favorite classes with our best friends, maybe skipping classes with the same friends probably. We'll never get an experience the inspiration of our teachers that just never fails to cure even the worst of days, or the uniquely fun experience of listening to a certain someone manage to argue with every single teacher every single day about everything. We'll never again live through all of these countless experiences that drove the astounding change we see between the first day and today. And when they're happening, it's often far too easy to miss the beauty in these silent moments. I think that it's never too late for all of us to start hearing the ballad of our lives as it unfolds. In doing so, we can start to recognize the countless, almost infinite moments that lie within the dashes of 2018 to 2022, 2022 to 2026, and 2004 to the unknown. because it is these moments that define our time. So as we move past this act onto the next stages in the ballad of our lives, I urge each and every one of you to hear your own ballad. Attend to every striking note of your own melody and live it to the fullest. The dance isn't going to stop as we try and look ahead, so all we can really do is let it play out and enjoy the beauty in each moment. As our school's namesake once said, happiness not in another place, but this place. Not for another hour, but this hour. Graduates, as we all enter the next dash, the next act in the ballad of our lives, know that every single moment is both the time and the place for your happiness. You need only listen for it. Thank you for your time, all of the moments, and congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Josh. I'd like to take a few moments at this moment just to recognize some very special students that we have with us this evening for the class 2022. These students really exemplify what it means to have service over self. Some of our students have chosen to serve the United States Armed Forces. It gives me great pleasure to acknowledge and congratulate these students. First, I'd like to congratulate Owen Connolly for his acceptance to the United States Naval Academy. Owen, please rise. Where are you, Owen? Stay right there. Being accepted for the admission of the United States Naval Academy is an exceptional honor, reserved for our nation's most promising students. But it takes more than excellent grades to be accepted for this admission. The Naval Academy wants leaders who are not only intelligent, but those who are physically fit and outstanding in character. Those who are selected to attend the academy receive a college experience that is unparalleled in the world. I'd like to congratulate Owen Connolly and his family for a job well done. Congratulations, Owen. Stay standing, Owen. Stay up. With Daniel Rich, please rise. Danny? Danny will be serving the U.S. Navy, and I will ask Abner Cruz Lopez to stand as well. Where's Abner? Abner will be serving the United States Marine Corps. I would like to recognize these young men of the class of 2022 who have chosen service over self and have joined the countless men and women of our nation's armed forces. Please join me in offering a thanks of gratitude for your service and sacrifice. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. Have a seat. This time I'd like to introduce your class president for the class of 2022, President Kevin Rankel. It's not a different speech, is it?
Oh, it's here for me.
We can't prepare.
So this first part is going to sound a little familiar, but good evening, Dr. D'Elia, Mr. Ciapetta, members of the Board of Education and Administrative Cabinet, Mr. Costa, administrators, teachers, parents, and fellow graduates. My name is Kevin Rankel, and I'm the class president. Tonight, we are here to celebrate the graduating class of 2022. However, it was not a task that was accomplished alone, and to this, I'd like to thank the parents. I know this has been said a lot, but we truly couldn't have done it without you. Especially me. My mom still wakes me up every morning and packs my lunch. I would also like to thank our unique staff here at Whitman for making school such an experience. Rogers and Pineda for putting on a show during lip sync. Miss O'Neill for being one of the kindest people in the world. Mr. Demina for his ever-changing beard. Ms. Stuber for teaching us all these life lessons that I'm only beginning to appreciate. Pip for being Pip, and so many more. I'd also like to thank our administration and give a special thanks to Mr. Costa. I, like many others, knew that after Murphy left, nobody would be able to replace him, and Mr. Costa certainly had some big shoes to fill. However, to call what Costa did this year amazing would be an understatement. This year certainly had its challenges, and Costa handled them all well. He always managed to show up to all the school events and fit right into the women culture as if he had always been here. I once watched him learn to dance in under 10 minutes and then performed it flawlessly. I want to also thank my student government. So the following people, please stand up. My Vice President, Jason Parada. My Secretary, Owen Connolly. My Treasurer, Allie Fink. My officers, Jake McCluskey, Kira Conlon, Alexandra Fullerton, and Fefi Pava. My First Lady, Melanie Smuss. And finally, Ms. Zamow. A lot of events over this past year wouldn't have been possible without all of their hard work. Together with my fellow officers, I am proud to announce the 2022 class gift. We will be providing a flat screen television to hang in each cafeteria to improve communication and share other important news. Mr. Costa, we hope that you will be able to use these as you see fit. I would like to thank everyone for giving me the opportunity to speak today. Though I spent a lot of time stressing over what to say in the speech, it's an honor and a privilege to be before you all. So, congratulations. You have done it. You have officially graduated from high school. Now, I know most people are rushing to get out of here, or are looking forward to college, trade school, work, military, or wherever the next chapter of your life is. However, I want everyone to take a moment to reflect on the past 4 years. It has taken you 4 years to get to this point, really more if you include the younger years. It's important to celebrate your commitment and hard work. Too often, it's hard to appreciate where we are because we are reaching for where we want to be. I remember when I was younger, always being told to go to bed and throwing a fit because I wanted to stay up and watch TV. I remember always wishing I was older so I wouldn't have a bedtime and could stay up as late as I wanted. Today, I get to stay up later, but it's because I'm doing homework while wishing I could go to bed. My point is that don't rush the moment. Cherish where and when you have it, because one day you'll be looking back and wish you could go back in time and do it again. If you have zoned out, just focus on this. Just be kind. They say people forget what you did, people forget what you said, but people will never forget how you made them feel. You don't want someone remembering you for something that made them feel bad. As I'm sure you have heard a lot, connections are very important in life. Who you know can make a big difference. Look around you right now. There are 450 possible connections that you could have made. And for whatever reason, you likely didn't make that many. Some connections might have been made but severed because of the way one person treated another. Some people might never even have connected at all for no particular reason or very intentional and silly reason. And some of us have connected forever. Regardless, we are leaving today. This is the last time we will all be together. Do yourself a favor. After the ceremony, smile at someone you haven't smiled at before. Shake hands with that kid you have never talked to in your gym class. Thank that girl who let you borrow a pencil the day you forgot there was a math test. Make amends with someone you hurt or pushed away. We don't know where we all go in the future, but we know where we have been. Together, we have grown up here and shared something special, and we may need those connections in our future to help us when we struggle or when we search. But just as importantly, we can take this moment and appreciate everything that it represents, so we can always remember it. Because remember, once a wildcat, always a wildcat.
Come here. Turn around. There you go. Thank you, Kevin. Some great speeches tonight. Well, at this time, it gives me great pleasure, to introduce our Board of Education President, Mr. Nicholas Ciapetta, to the podium.
Good evening, South Huntington.
And what a perfect night. Seniors, in a few moments your names will be called and you'll walk across this stage to receive your diplomas. In actuality, it's actually only a diploma cover that you'll be receiving. It's blank inside. There's absolutely nothing in there. But don't be alarmed. You have indeed satisfied all of the requirements for your graduation, and you will receive your actual diploma after the ceremony. But in all seriousness, we do wish we could keep you here just a little bit longer. Your time with us has been nothing short of remarkable, made even more impressive by the challenges that you have overcome. Of course, the most notable one, the COVID-19 pandemic, which altered and interrupted 3 of your years in high school. But it was far from your only adversity. Your adolescent years have been broadcast to others through Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and other social media platforms. And while these apps may shrink the world and help us stay in touch with friends and family, paradoxically, they make us more isolated from another. They spread misinformation, and they increase opportunities for bullying. You have been raised virtually your entire life with a smartphone almost glued to your hands. Phone calls were replaced by text messaging, only to be replaced by Snapchat messages that automatically disappear. We've seen political polarization reach absurd levels, where we disagree for the sake of disagreement. During your years, lockdown drills have been normalized, and while sadly school shootings horrify us, they no longer surprise us. Well, each of you was born after September 11th. You've never known a time when you didn't have to take off your shoes to go on an airplane. And academically, our expectations for you have never been higher, with a plethora of additional course opportunities and offerings, dozens of advanced placement courses which can now be taken as a freshman. At the same time, we expect you to participate in an endless parade of athletic, music, theater, and community service activities. Colleges and universities are becoming more and more competitive each year, which only increases the pressure to take academically rigorous courses and add more and more activities to your resumes. It is often said that adversity builds character. If that is true, and I believe it is, the class of 2022 has enough character for everyone in the bleachers. By any measure, this class is one of our most decorated graduating classes. For example, the class of 2022 produced 159 members of the prestigious principals list. You can applaud for that. Nearly 2/3 of our students obtained advanced regent diplomas. Students in this class were accepted to prestigious universities and colleges like UCLA, Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, the Ohio State University, the University of Michigan, Cornell, Duke, Swarthmore, and of course Yale. Three seniors, as you heard earlier, decided to demonstrate extraordinary valor and join the United States Armed Forces, including one acceptance to the United States Naval Academy. Our district won 2 Town of Hunting Tony Awards for The Crucible and Legally Blonde. And on the athletic fields, we also had quite a bit of success. A state champion in the high jump, 14 gold key recipients, 37 students selected to play a college sport, the first Rutgers Cup winning football team in 48 years, and the first ever Suffolk County Flag Football Championship. Seniors, you didn't just overcome adversity, you decisively defeated it. I stand in awe of what you have been able to accomplish as the world around you seemingly spins out of control. The perseverance that you have demonstrated as a South Huntington student will serve you very well in the future and in responding to the inevitable challenges and disappointments that you will certainly face. Now, after 13 years, our time with you is nearing its end. We have taught you all that we can, not only about the New York State required curriculum, but more importantly, in my opinion, about leadership and service and character. And it is very clear that you learn these lessons very well. Up until now, for most of you, your entire world experience has revolved around the South Huntington School District. So I am sure that you are both excited and anxious for a new and different chapter. But sometimes, as Kevin said, we are so excited to move on to the next phase that we fail to appreciate and enjoy the present. I promise you that for some reason, the sand seems to flow through the hourglass of time faster and faster with each passing year. I ask you to live in the moment. They go much too quickly. Focusing too much on the future may spoil the present. You may wonder when are these speeches going to end? Soon enough. But today is the only high school graduation you will ever have. And tomorrow is the only June 25th, 2022 that you will ever experience. And while I fully expect that your high school graduation will just be one of many, many achievements and milestones in your life, I hope that South Huntington will always hold a special place in your heart. For the next 4 years, maybe less, maybe more, some of you will be Bearcats, Seawolves, Rams, one of my favorite nicknames, Fighting Blue Hens, Bruins, or members of the Hofstra Pride. But no matter where you are next year, no matter where the future takes you, please remember, you will always be a Wildcat, and South Huntington will always be your home. On behalf of the entire Board of Education, I congratulate the class of 2022 once again, and I wish you nothing but the best for all the days of your lives. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Ciapetta. At this time, I'd like to call Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Vito D'Elia, to the podium.
I don't know if Mr. Costa saved me for last for a specific reason, but I am the last speech, and we're going to get to the most important thing of giving out those diplomas very shortly. Hello, graduates, Board of Education, teachers, parents, and family members. It is my pleasure to welcome you to our 2022 graduation ceremony. I must say, it has been a long journey to get to this point, on the stage all together. Being able to see all of our families together gives me hope that we have turned a corner in getting back to a more normal time, allowing our South Huntington community the chance to return to the tradition and events that make this place so special, achieving our goal of providing our South Huntington families the graduation they deserve. Students, this is something that has been in the making for the last 18 years of your lives. These last few years have shown us all how important a ceremony like this truly is. It is not only a culmination of the last 18 years of your lives, but a testament to the resiliency of our society and our student body. As we drive through life's journey, I am constantly reminded of the analogy of the windshield and the rearview mirror. As we continue to head towards our destination, remember that we should use the windshield far more than the rearview mirror. Although the rearview mirror is important, as it allows us to look back on where we have already been, the vision from the windshield is where we are intending to go. In life, it is always important to look back on things, as they help you with future obstacles through past experiences. But always remember, it's important to always look ahead, as life is too short to keep worrying about the past. The past shapes our experiences, but does not control the journey. Always remember what this district has done for you, but make new memories outside of South Huntington. We all have the innate ability to persevere and push through obstacles that will be in our paths. Although every obstacle will be different, we have the power in ourselves to persevere and achieve our dreams, as long as we reflect about the things we have learned along the journey. Later in life, as we look back upon this road, we will begin to appreciate those twists and turns, looking through the rearview mirror, because it gave us the strength to reach the end of our journey. Now, it would be remiss if I did acknowledge the parents of our graduates. They are the true heroes of this ceremony, being the most important part of each graduate's process. Graduates, I hate to say it, But this day is not just about you. As parents, this is one of the hardest days we will ever have because it signals to us that you are ready to go out into the world on your own, and that the child we remember walking to the school bus on the first day of school is now an adult blazing his or her own path in life. You see, this day is not just about academics or receiving a diploma. It signifies the end of one stage and the start of another. It is the entire journey through South Huntington, including this last year, that truly shaped each person's ideas, lives, and opinions about the world around them. It is the struggles on that journey that have shaped your perspectives of the world, and also how to navigate through them. I guess that's what life is supposed to be. Life is never going to be easy, but remember that it's the struggle that makes us appreciate the journey. Knowing you have had to overcome so many obstacles and persevere through such dark times has given me faith that our future is bright, and that these young men and women we honor today will make sure that our future is in good hands. Just like the proud parents and family members that sit here today, I leave all my hopes and dreams in your hands. I am confident that you will not only succeed in your own lives, but will make this world a better place. What you have accomplished in the last few years is nothing short of amazing. Remember the bonds that you made here in South Huntington as you move on to the next chapter in your life. These lessons in life and the people connected to them will allow you to continue to grow. Please know that while you leave the halls of Whitman, you never really leave our hearts. I will remember you as a class that truly embodied community and compassion. Your influence, compassion, and legacy will stand the test of time, enduring forever in the hearts of future graduates and in the traditions you helped continue to sustain here at Whitman. Remember, South Huntington will always be a place to call home. I wish you all the best as you enter the next stage of your life. Thank you.
Okay, graduates, you ready?
They are.
I know mom and dads are ready. All right. So, one of the greatest honors that are bestowed upon a high school principal is the responsibility of certifying to the superintendent of schools that the young men and women who receive their diplomas have met all local and New York State Department of Education criteria for earning a high school diploma. It is a legal certification and one that I am confident making here today. Therefore, Dr. D'Elia, I certify that every student who is to receive a diploma today, June 24th, 2022, has satisfied the graduation requirements of the State Education Department and the Board of Education, and therefore is eligible to receive a Walt Whitman High School diploma from the South Huntington Board of Education. Superintendent D'Elia, I am honored and pleased to present to you the class of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Costa. Trustees of the Board of Education, I validate the principal's certification that each graduate receiving a diploma has satisfactorily completed the coursework of studies and requirements prescribed by the South Huntington Board of Education and State of New York. By the authority vested in me by the South Huntington Board of Education, the State Board of Regents, and the Commissioner of Education, I recommend, with the administration and faculty concurring, that the high school diploma be conferred upon each of the graduates, who will now be presented to you on this 24th day of June 2022. Board of Trustees, I proudly present to you the graduates of the class of 2022.
Thank you, Dr. D'Elia. And now we come to the portion of our program for our graduates. They have waited so patiently for the presentation of their diplomas for the members of the class of 2022. Board of Education President, Mr. Nicholas Ciapetta, and Vice President, Ms. Laura Carey, will now assist in awarding diplomas to our valedictorian, salutatorian, senior class officers, student government officers, and assistant principals, Dr. Muller and Mr. Castillo, will be calling their names.
No, you're over there and I'm over here. Okay. All right.
Over there.
Okay.
John. Can you just take a look at some diplomas?
Ready? Victoria Acernia. ESGO President.
Jamie Jaco-Garay.
Amanda Esposito, ESGO Vice President.
Sarah Jacato.
Molly Dugan, ESGO Secretary.
Angel Jandres Sanchez.
Angela Shedlow, ESGO Treasurer.
Douglas Jandres Saravia.
Kevin Rankel, Senior Class President.
Joshua Jaramillo.
Jason Parada, Senior Class Vice President.
Lenz Jean Pierre.
Owen Connolly, Senior Class Secretary.
Alex Joshi.
Alexandra Fink, Senior Class Treasurer.
James Joy.
Kira Conlon, Senior Class Officer.
Ahmad Kakar.
Alexandra Fullerton, Senior Class Officer.
Gabriel Kalu.
Jake McCloskey, Senior Class Officer.
Luke Canovos.
Maria Pava, Senior Class Officer.
Alyssa Katwala.
Ryan Rowe, salutatorian, presented by his aunt.
Paige Kessler.
Joshua Alms, valedictorian.
Grace Kanakel.
Next with Abigail Tavera.
Abigail Tavera.
Benjamin Koch.
Sama Laraki, presented by Mr. Blair.
Amelia Congovold, presented by Board of Education member Frederick Scragg.
David Haller.
Courtney Labella.
Gabriel Gonzalez.
Tatiana Lane.
Ira Dubé.
Violet Leclerc, diploma presented by her mother.
Anthony Carino.
Jennifer Lemus.
Alexandra Wheeler.
William Lemus.
Sergio Akajaban.
Kelsey James Limbacher.
Kaylee Adamides, presented by her sister.
Gabriela Linares.
Arnold Gilera.
Amy Linares Rincon.
Asma Ahmad.
Christian Lizama.
Amna Ahmad.
Jordan Logue.
Ishwar Ahmed.
Adrian Londano.
Angelina Actis.
Joshua Lewis.
Emily Alas.
Christina Lanine, diploma to be presented by her mother.
Hannah Rose Albert.
Lady Lopez Benitez.
Armani Alfaro.
Mercy Lopez Carillas.
Enoch Alfaro Rivas.
Marilyn Lopez Fuentes.
Caitlin Allen.
Jessica Lorenzo Dominguez.
Brianna Alvarado Bordales.
Carlos Lulu Abad.
Wilfredo Alvarenga.
John Lupton, diploma to be presented by his mother.
Jesse Alvarez.
Olivia Macchiarola.
Kaylin Alvarez.
I gave it to you. We know it's Desiree.
Ashley McGee.
Desiree Alvarez.
Did her. Because this is John Andreoni.
Anna McGuire, presented by board member Aaron Meyer.
John Andrioni, presented by his mother.
Matthew Maldonado.
Judith Anist.
Well, we knew her name. That was good. You got it. You got it.
Jonathan Maldonado Gonzalez.
Michael Anist.
Lana Maniatis.
Kenya Aparicio Cisneros.
Jennifer Manzanares.
Carla Araujo.
Esteban Maraboli.
Fatima Argueta Giron.
Alejandra Marcia Soler.
Trent Arts.
Andrew Markle.
Henry Asensio.
Matthew Maroney.
James Bettis.
Stephen Maroney.
Dawood Aslam.
Christian Marakin Argueta.
Connor Asma.
Natalie Martinez.
Rafael Azar.
Olivia Martinez.
Niraj Balu.
Aliana Moro.
Jerry Benegas Venegas.
Nicholas Moro.
Yensi Barahona Cruz.
Tyreek Mays McCoy. Diploma presented by Board of Ed member Sydney Joyner.
Brianna Barthold.
Casey McCardle. Diploma to be presented by her mother.
Megan Barton.
Kate McCauley.
Donald Basedow.
Connor McCall.
Gabrielle Bossano.
Sarah McDowell.
Natalie Bossano.
Carly McEntee, diploma to be presented by her mother.
Alexa Bobrin. There you go. Rebecca Bikert.
James McGorry.
Ingmar Benitez.
Daniel McGowan.
Juliet Berger.
Juan Mata.
Dev Bardawaj.
Patrick McHale.
Maya Biblo.
Angelina McMullen.
Amelia Bitanti.
Alex Mejia.
Seth Blaze, presented by Board of Education member Sidney Joyner.
Matthew Mejia.
Marissa Babel.
Ashley Mendez.
James Bocconi.
Julia Mendoza.
Maximilian Boyce.
Kevin Meza Aparicio.
Kelia Bonilavri.
Jose Meza Garcia.
Christopher Bonilla Funes.
Luis Meza Garcia.
Nicholas Batoni.
Peter Milankovich.
Garrison Bouchard Verdun.
Trinity Molina.
Ryan Bronski.
Alexander Molino Vasquez.
Ella Brower.
Katie Morales Aparicio.
Maria Brown.
Nicole Moreira Crespo.
Matthew Brown.
Tatiana Miranda.
Thea Brown, presented by her father.
Wendy Morales Cruz, diploma presented by Board of Ed member Sidney Joyner.
Mia Brunetti.
Diana Moreira Jaramillo.
Valeria Bruswell.
Jesse Moreno.
Zachary Bukowski.
Jose Moreno.
Thomas Cabrera Vargas.
Brianna Morrissey.
Ryan
Caldwell. Declan Motherway. Nicholas Anthony Campanelli. Annabelle Mullers. Yennefer Campos Saravia. Vincent Muller. Jacelyn Campos Trejos. Liam Murphy. Antonio Canales. Megan Murray. Francisco Canales. Raymond Nazario. Jerry Canales. Christopher Negron. Bryant Cantadario Martinez. Jace Nerzig. Carlos Cantano Jimenez. Jada Nguyen. Brian Carbajal Perez. Anaya Nicholson. Diploma presented by Board of Ed member Sidney Joyner. Ariane Carcamo Maradel. Wade O'Brien. Zariah Cardwell. Charlotte O'Hara, diploma to be presented by her mother. Chelsea Carino. Grady O'Loughlin. Gio Cardesano. Jensen Offerman. Jack Carey. Eliezer Olivares. Haley Caserta. Dylan Orantes. Leonardo Castro, presented by his mother. Anthony Orgera. Angel Catalan Hernandez. Vanessa Osorto. Stephen Chacon Gomez. Leah Palazzo. J.D. Chandler. Javier Castro Alas. Joshua Chandra. Neil Palmieri.
Mikey.
Mahek Chowdhury. Delaney Parlante. Kellen Chavez. Dominic Pastore. Christy Kalemi. Gianna Paul. Ayana Chisholm. Silvana Power. Anaya Chisholm. Michael Phillips. Anthony Chisano. Tyler Phillips, diploma to be presented by his mother. Ziad Chowdhury. Donnie Pineda Lopez. Anthony Collado. Cadence Papoda. Brooke Connor.
You're next, Brianna. Get ready. Shut up. No, I need one more.
Anthony Portillo Gomez. Brianna Conroy. Ime Potzinger. Gianna Conti. Yusuf Kamara. Kenneth Contreras Zavala. Deshaun Kidd. Christian Corneo.
They didn't give me their cards. Wait, you have to go. Sorry, 134.
Herbert Quijano.
If they're not paying attention to me. So I'm glad I caught it.
Richard Cortez. Mareed Karoshi. James Kalishaw. Liba Qureshi. Guadalupe Cruz. Kinvili Ramirez Vasquez. Jose Cruz.
No, he's the last person in this line.
Christopher Ramos. Nelson Cruz. Noah Ramos. Nick Cruz. Isha Raman. Darwin Cruz Flores. Ever Renderos Moreira. Abner Cruz Lopez. Angie Reyes. Rosa Cruz Serrano. Franco Nicholas Reyes. Liam Curtin. Rachel Reyes. Ben D'Agostino. Ruben Reyes Santos. Brian Dammer. Daniel Rich. Nadine Davey, presented by her grandmother. Monica Rios Reyes. Christopher Davis. Tyler Ritchie. Ryan Davis. Marilyn Rodriguez. Daniel DeBruin. Joseph Rodriguez Valdez. Diego De Leon. Tyler Rogen. Martha De Los Santos. James Roldos.
Adriana DePrisco. Louis Roman. Joseph DiRobertis. Luca Rombaldi, diploma to be presented by his mother. Kerry Delaney. Diego Romero. Gianna Dennis. Kevin Romero Rosillo. Jennifer Cisneros. Anthony Rosero. Andrew Diaz Luna. Mason Rudnick. Omar Chavez Aparicio. Ryan Rinkowski. Catherine Donovan. Manuel Sagastizarro. Frank Doria. Marie St. Charles. Gabriella Dowling. Samantha Salazar. Mary Early. Mahmoum Salim. Ahmad Alfeki. Johan Sanchez Ordunez. Logan Elmore, presented by his mother. Julia Santiago. Trey Simpson. Michelle Santos. Marissa Emanuel, presented by Board of Education member Laura Carey. Nicholas Saunders. Michael Emanuel, presented by Board of Education member Laura Carey. Nikki Scala. Aria Estevez. Zachary Scarfogliero. Melanie Estevez Garcia. Anthony Rosero.
Where's Anthony?
Selena Estrada.
Oh, you already went? Anthony Osaro already went? Okay. You're Mason.
William Schiller, diploma to be presented by his mother.
Alan Evans.
Jesse Stinio.
Jack Fallon.
Masa Sheik.
Kellen Farrell.
Daniel Schlansky.
Thomas Fazio.
Quinlan Sellers.
Brooke Feynman.
Ethan Shapiro.
Joseph Fico.
Christopher Silverio.
Victoria Fiorelli.
Thomas Silverman.
Stephen Flores.
Emily Gorecki doesn't have a card.
Brianna Soto Gomez.
Stephen Flores.
Adriana Tehran Villamar.
Jahida Flores Medina.
Henry Soto Guevara. Ethan Ford. Daniela Sotelo Guardalo. Jasmine Fredera.
Yeah, Jasmine!
Adrian Spencer. Lila Frere. Grayson Speeder. Anelda Fuentes Cruz. Mia Stamfel. Alexis Gallant. Jaden Stark. Ryan Gannon. Kira Steffen. Angel Garcia Jr. James Steigerwald. Jennifer Garcia. Martin Stone, presented by Board of Ed member Frederick Scragg. Jeffrey Garcia Campos.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Jamie Suazo.
Yeah, Jamie!
Joshua Isaias Garcia Diaz. Arden Supek. Jalen Garcia Ortez. Dylan Simmons. Alexandra Garden.
Belenji.
Dylan Fody. Belenji Genius. Rayson Thompson. Isabel Garibon Sess.
It's competition for you, Joe. Get ready.
Joseph Tona. Joseph Gervasio. Mency Dubik. Jeremy Glover. Erin Torres. Giovanni Glover.
You want some Sazon Goya? Okay, no problem.
Jeffrey Gomez Diaz. J. Anthony Torres. Kaylee Gomez Sanchez. Ramiro Torres. Kayla Gonzalez. Faith Tyberski. Catherine Gonzalez Hernandez. Yahaira Uceda. Carla Gonzalez Robles.
Remember, the next one is Emily Gorecki. She doesn't have a card.
Tanya Uceda.
Right now.
Emily Gorecki. Marilyn Yoloa Diaz. Kelly Granados. Casey Valencia. Nicholas Greco. Roberto Vasquez Aparicio. Justin Grillo. Angel Vega. Erica Guaman Chabro. Abigail Velasquez. Tatiana Cavera. Irene Feliz Garcia. Sergey Gulaksizab. Jillian Vesk. Joseph Gerba. Kaylee Vialta. Fiona Hamilton. Liam Vellante. Matthew Hansen. Jennifer Valorio. Ryan Hansen. Dylan Vincent. Kyle Haratanides. Jason Ward. Michael Harrison. Jonathan Ward. Loralee Hassman.
Andre, you don't want Castaneda?
Andres Valencia. Liam Heather. Serena Heddle. Alexander Weber. Jordan Hankel. Christian Weber. Andrew Hernandez. Samuel Williams III. Evelyn Hernandez, presented by Board of Education member Erin Meyer.
I lied. I forgot all these latecomers. I'm sorry.
Morgan Wobig. Diana Herrera Salazar. Ashley Wuss, diploma to be presented by her brother. Henry Hidalgo. Sabrina Yam. Liam Hill. Matthew Zapula. Victoria Hocknell.
Let him read Kate Hoffman, please.
Zemo Zhang. Kate Hoffman. Anthony Montañez. Jonathan Holleran. Nathan Carpinos. Isaiah Holm, presented by Board of Education member Sidney Joyner. Hasib Raja. John Hoppy, presented by his cousin.
Yeah, Ashley!
Bianca Santaromana. Rebecca Horner. Aaron John Mendez. Dominic Hudak. John Melendez Sangurima. Joseph Iazetta.
Infante, she was making sure. Infante, not her.
Diana Mejia Montano. Bethany Ilnitsky. Alexa Rivera. Jessie Beth Infante. Elton Ramirez Santos. Gianna Inga, presented by her aunt. Oscar Rivas Enriquez. Jasmine Iraheta Bautista. Jose Sanchez Magana. Bianca Isernia, presented by her mother. Eddie Toom Braun. Brandon Ivy. Lady Salazar Lopez. Jasmine Cardenas Arias. Paola Mendoza. Cindy Canales Alvarado. Samson Rivera. Emerson Mendez Mercado. Maria Ramirez Diaz. McNadine Dorjoseph. Cesar Herrera Garzon. Bianca Russell. Sarah Palladino. Tayson Massenberg, presented by Board of Education member Sidney Joyner. Catherine Hernandez Soto.
We're on? There we go. All right, at this time I'd like to reintroduce the president of the senior class, Mr. Kevin Ranko, who will lead this class from moving their tassels from right to left, symbolizing their passage from Walt Whitman High School. Kevin? I'm going to stay right up here with you.
Oh, nice. Have it to you. Should I wait for them or no?
Yeah, let's wait for him. Good call. Let me see that. Good looks. Please nice and simple.
Oh, I'm not singing, right? Like, it's not good.
You're going to call him up.
Oh.
Say this. Pause. That's it. Then you're going to say after do this, left to right. Then you guys say this. Then wait till they come up. And then they're going to come up and they're going to say it. Almost there. Just think your first office, pick up your diplomas and the South cafeteria, and your class pictures.
I see it? So, oh, okay. I'm all good? My friends and classmates, we have grown together, loved together, laughed together, cried together, and now we will graduate together. Join me in moving our tassels from right to left, symbolizing the next chapter of our lives. And now please rise along with me as our senior choir members, conducted by Victoria Fiorelli, lead us in singing the alma mater all together. The words are all printed at the back of your graduation program. I'm allowed to sing. Go back out there.
Give him a shot.
Walt Whitman, the best of schools we know. We promise to be true to
Students, remain standing. Face your families and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our newest alumni, the class of 2022. Congratulations all. All you can. Seniors, you may pick up your diplomas in the South Gym, and your senior pictures are available in the South Cafeteria. Safe home, everyone, and thank you for coming this evening.
All right, great. Went well.
Thank you.
Change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're all on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like